You didn't prepare our girls' night music.
No.
Welcome. It is, what episode is it?
105.
Sure, it's 105.
I think you said 34.
No, it's 31.
31.
I hope I didn't type 34 on there.
31.
Pretty sure
31,
it's episode
32.
31. It's been a while since we've been here together. I feel like I've been doing shows by myself for a minute. Did I tag you in it?
I don't know.
Go share it.
Well, I know it's been a while because we haven't sat in this location in several weeks.
We've been in several locations, but we haven't been in this location.
You did not tag me.
Tag yourself.
How do I do that?
Just share it. We're getting ready, fully prepared. Girls' night. It's been a while. I feel like we really haven't. Look, and we even brought the wine back.
I didn't.
She did. She already finished her wine glass.
Cheers.
We had to go back to our roots with the wine.
Yeah.
What's up, Kent? How's it going? Please share it out. And if you're on, say something. Let us know that you're on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Tonight we're going to talk about
I feel like you're talking really low.
Can I get a thumbs up if I'm talking too low?
Can America hear us?
I know, right?
Can we get some love to know if the volume is working?
I know, because I don't feel like it is. Let me see. Let's see. Is it working? Go on there and see if it's working.
Let me see.
Well, we're going to talk about communication tonight. And I have quite a few
I see us. We're working. We're totally working.
But did you hear? You didn't listen for sound.
Let me listen for sound. Excuse me one second, America.
Right.
Yep, oh yeah, we have soundage.
There's soundage.
We're
how
soundage.
You go live. See, from now on, you can actually add some. I'm gonna start pulling you into live videos.
Okay. We're gonna live it every day.
Well, this chick had the nerve to go on vacation last week, yet again. She's gone to Hawaii. She's gone to, where did you go last week? Like 5 different places.
Well, Hawaii was school. Let's be real. That was school. You were supposed to go on that trip.
Yeah.
You bailed on me.
Yeah.
So last week we went to the Bahamas. We went to Nassau and we went to Half Moon Cay, and it was amazing. And I did not want to come home.
Didn't you hit the Grand Turk?
No, that's next year.
Yes.
We're gonna go to Grand Turkish. We're gonna go to Jamaica.
Now it's Grand Turkish.
We're gonna go to I want to go to Cozumel. I want to go to Aruba. I want to go to Belize.
Is this all one trip? Because it sounds like we're never coming back. We do all that.
I want to do a 7-day at least a 7-day with at least 5 ports.
And that's gonna be hard for me because I don't do well after 5.
Well, you're gonna do well with us.
Okay.
Well, we will keep each other company, and we will be amazing.
I'm on the wrong episode. Here I am looking at...
Can we talk about my tan, though? I definitely look tan.
She looks tan and slim. Life is nice.
I'm liking the tan.
Tan and slim.
I don't know if you can see, but can you see?
She's a whole different shade, y'all.
I'm like brown. I'm cinnamon.
Yeah.
Cinnabon.
Cinnabon? I was going with caramel. She just called herself Cinnabon.
I'm caramel. I'm Puerto Rican.
Now your Puerto Rican genes are showing.
Butter pecan. Rican. That's what we are.
That's funny. Okay, well, tonight we're going to talk about chakras, which leads into communication. This is a really good book. I actually finished it in a couple days, and I'm going to butcher this lady's name. Enodia Judith. Really good book. Basically, and I'm going to give you guys a good definition, but the chakras, if you have everything lined up right, helps you physically. So let's see. Where does the chakra system come from? Nah, I don't want to read that to you. I'm just going to pick a few things out. The system of time has come. What's a chakra? This is perfect. So it's properly pronounced with a hard ch, as in church. Chakra.
But that's not a chakra.
Well,
chakra.
Okay.
Chakra.
It's not though.
Chakra.
There's a couple exercises. Basically, there's 7 chakras in the body. And they're associated with colors and symbols, which you can, feel free to look those up. I'll explain to you there's 7 on page 20. I have my pages written down. Each one stands for a part of the body. For example, the one is the base, which is your grounding or stability in life. It's at the base of your spine. It's called I want to say it's the solar plexus. This list doesn't actually have the official name of them, but it's for survival, The goals are to be stable, which we all need stability, grounded, physically healthy, prosper, and have trust.
Interesting.
Yeah. The developmental stage of this chakra, 1, was from the womb to 12 months. So basically while you're being developed.
Interesting.
You identify it with your physical identity.
So you're born with that?
You're supposed to be. If it's properly developed while you're in the womb. The demon, what they call a demon, which would be the opposite of what you're looking for, is fear. When you have excessive characteristics, because any of these chakras, you can be either perfect, which is exactly where you need to be, or you can have excessive qualities or deficient characteristics. So heaviness, sluggish, monotony, obese, you can be a hoarder, or you can be very materialistic. I don't like it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really interesting the way that these qualities develop in you. The deficient characteristics are frequent fear, lack of discipline, restlessness, and underweight or spacey.
So that could be like anxiety?
Yeah, absolutely. Fear, anxiety. I'm trying to find... I want to give you the actual... They had some good examples here. For example, when a thinner woman lives in her head, and now this is a deficient quality of the grounding chakra. A thinner woman lived in her head. It was clear she was very smart and she wanted to understand the exercise thoroughly before she attempted it. Intellectually, she knew why she felt insubstantial. So you can feel basically insufficient. Deficient qualities being underweight, fearful, anxious, restless. You are resistant to structure, prone to poverty and consciousness, and disconnected from your body. For me, I'm very connected with what's going on in my body. So I feel like I'm pretty balanced with this chakra sometimes. I do have anxious and fear. I do have that. The excessive qualities, which means you're too into it, stubborn, resistant to change.
I'm definitely not stubborn.
Not at all.
But nope. I will sit until I die. But
Right,
I'm not
but
stubborn.
she's not stubborn. Overly bound to structure, meaning you are it's A, B, C. You have no flexibility whatsoever. Greedy.
We got lights. Woo!
Yay!
America's
there. America is there. Balanced qualities are going to be you're physically healthy, stable.
Woo! We got love.
Sweet.
Yes.
Hey, Barbara, what's going on? You have solid grounding, prosperous, has the right livelihood, and you're present in your body. Being present in life, period, being connected to what's going on, actually just paying attention, taking time for yourself. You know, if ever you have something going on and you start to get like fearful or stubborn, then you probably need to work on opening that chakra and balancing it out. And there are exercises in this book, which is really good, but it says structures are necessary for accomplishing anything that is difficult. Building a business, getting in shape, writing a book, maintaining a relationship, or earning a living. Just like alcoholics have a 12-step program and all its offshoots, they help addicts not only become sober, but also maintaining sobriety. Programs of learning about structure to support the student's progress. So you can actually learn about how to balance yourself out. And exercises, and some of these exercises are funny. I was doing them the other day and my child was laughing at me. But really, the thing to remember, and I'm only going to go over 2 chakras tonight because I could go on forever. But with this chakra, which is being balanced and grounded, you would need to remember that it relates to the element of earth and everything that is solid and stable. You learn to ground yourself and you will bring stability and prosperity to your life. Your instincts are hardwired to survival and keeping your body intact at all costs. The first chakra represents our physical identity and orientation to self-preservation. The demon of this chakra is fear, which means it's the opposite of where you want to be.
Wow.
You don't want to be living in fear. And it says the first principle is to push down or rise up. You have a good footing, a good foundation on life. So you will be able to go deep down, basically the root chakra, and balance yourself, find your grounding when you're facing difficult times.
Wow, that's good for anybody, because I know when I am in difficult times, sometimes I lose sight of, keeping myself grounded, and it can actually affect my entire day. It doesn't just like the moment, the moment sucks, but then the whole rest of the day does too, because that's the only thing I'm focused on. I actually went through that today.
Mm-hmm.
My mind is elsewhere, and I had a really difficult time focusing on what I needed to do today.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I had a hard
essentially,
time.
with the chakras, it starts at the root. Think about it. You start at the foundation of a house and you build up. It's the same thing with your body. You start at the root chakra and then you move up. When you start with exercises with the root, then the energy moves up your body, because this chakra is at the bottom, basically at the bottom of your spine. So if you start practicing that grounding energy, it moves up through your body, releasing it into the other chakras.
I feel like I need to awaken that chakra. Like, I might have been born with it, but I'm lacking the actual, full scope.
Well, you just need to work on balancing it.
Yeah.
Hey, Jose, what's going on? We are talking about chakras this evening.
What's up?
We're going to skip a couple of chakras. 2 is going to be your...
Did Jose remember my name this time?
I know,
Last time
right?
he
You
forgot.
said girls. Do you remember her name?
Do you know what it is?
I want to get the right one. I think this one may be called your solar plexus, but it's your second chakra. We won't get into that one. The one I want to focus on, though, is communication, which is your throat chakra. And when we went to the...
I'm lacking on that one.
I think we all are, don't worry.
My communication factor is like nil when I'm mad.
Well,
if
yeah.
I'm angry, there's no communication. I'm like silent mode.
Well, again, let's go over that.
I need to awaken that chakra.
You have excessive qualities and deficient qualities and balanced qualities. In your throat chakra, which obviously is right here, if you talk too much, you have excessive loudness, stuttering. I must have an excessive quality because I like to run my mouth.
No.
Gossiping or difficulty containing yourself. I think I need to balance that out a little bit, because I definitely think I like to run my mouth. I mean, I can be loud. I definitely can be loud and talking too much. Deficiencies are going to be fear of speaking up, speaking with a smaller, weak voice. So I think at some point I did have a deficiency, because I was definitely a very quiet and timid person. Having difficulty putting feelings into words, being secretive or overly self-contained are deficiencies.
I remember a couple years ago, like when I first met you 12 years ago, you were very quiet.
Just a couple years ago.
Couple years ago, like 12. You were very quiet. Like, you would stay to yourself, and you didn't socialize, and you weren't open out there.
Well, they say that there are some things that cause that to happen as you're developing, or as you go through things, and I really want to define that one, because, they say, like, for example, having to be quiet and sit still in school is when you should be out playing in the yard, making noises. Teaches us to override our natural impulses to express ourselves. That's going to shut you down.
Did you get that tattoo for any of these chakra reasons?
This tattoo,
Can you see it?
be still. It's probably backwards. Be still.
Get a close-up of that.
I'm zooming in.
Can you see, America? Can we get some hearts for the be still?
But no, this one is really about clearing my mind. It's about, and that's going to be your third eye or the crown chakra. But that one is, this was for me to shut up, basically. Stop thinking, stop I'm getting loves.
We're getting loves for shutting
Yes.
up. Yes, America.
But I got this tattoo because my mom kept telling me, be still. Sometimes you just got to shut up and meditate. Basically, telling me meditation is the key. You will get clarity. And you know how I always tell you that, I woke up with clarity this morning. Well, it's the freaking truth, because when I shut up and I get at peace and I just listen, because we've said this so many times, but prayer is talking and asking for what you want, but meditation is listening to God telling you what you need to hear and your messages. So when you shut up, you be still, and you let your mind clear and get your mind right, you have clarity. I swear I'm done right now. I don't remember.
Why do you ask for
He doesn't remember.
What's the topic? Why do you ask for topics if you won't talk about them? What was the topic?
That was for the home front, and I
Separate
do
show.
ask for topics, and I can't cover them all at one time. So we have to pick one per
Multiple
night.
shows.
Otherwise, we would be living for 6 hours.
We can totally live for 6 hours, but I wanted to talk about the fact that when, probably this year, I've learned a lot more about taking some time to sit back and not reacting like impulsively with my feelings, because sometimes, like, when I get angry, I will destroy somebody in like a heartbeat.
I know.
I will slash quickly, and I will be done. Like, I won't talk to them ever again. I'll just cut them straight out. So I've had to learn to maybe think about my responses a little bit more before I actually, I don't know, deal with them or confront the other person.
And I'm in agreement with that. And by the way, Jose said he's not going anywhere until he remembers now. Can we
He still doesn't remember?
I'm going to throw out a hint. It starts with the T. Hopefully, look back at the title and the tags, Jose.
I'm that
that'll give you a small hint.
That's sad. You made me sad.
But, you know, and we were going over before some of the exercises that you can do, because a lot of times...
You looked at the tag.
Wow, you got it. We'll just give him a shout out that he remembered.
Good job.
Something to really help with opening up your throat chakra. I was told at that expo that I went to that I was closed off, and it can be for many reasons.
No, I would never say that about you. Never.
When he meant my throat chakra is closed off, because I don't speak sometimes I'll just shut up and I'll let you just talk and ruin it. And when I don't talk to you, you know I'm angry.
Well, I've noticed that when you're quiet, the wrath is
Fierce.
not too far behind.
And it will, maybe it's going to be a couple days, but
it's coming.
Right, but I've learned not to be wrathful, but to respond by reacting, and it's gotten better for me. I thought about going to check, but no, I must do it myself. I know, we believe you.
Good job. I'll give you a little love, even though I can't hit the love button, but good job.
You can. You got to open it up on your phone.
Okay, let me see.
She's going to give you love from her phone.
Let me see if
I think that I'm having an out-of-body experience. Okay. Not really sure what that means.
I don't know if I can get there.
You can. You got to go into the show and then hit the love button.
I'm not like the greatest of that.
Just make sure your sound is down and ready to get
Okay. I just went totally loud.
There you go. Yeah, so basically I've been closed off with my throat chakra. Dr. Love even told me that I was closed off on my throat chakra. I think I showed you guys, if you saw my live from the expo, you know, he told me that it can happen due to relationships where you don't speak your truth. Basically, when you have an issue, I was taught recently, you need to say it then. You don't need to wait, but you do need to respond with kindness and love. Don't try to call someone out and insult them and expect to get a good response. But you need to respond the proper way, and you need to try and understand where they're coming from. Thank you for the likes and the loves. Yay! We really appreciate it. But I've had a real problem speaking my truth. I let it build up, and then I explode on your ass.
Explosion. I'm pretty much an explosive person too. Like if I get mad, I will hold it in for a little bit, and then it just.
But you should, because it bottles up, and then it it gets worse, and then everything, and then the person's like, where did all this come from? So really, you need to speak your truth with love. You need to sit down with the person, explain to them, and we were talking about this in an I statement. For example, I didn't tell you, right? It is like a bomb.
Yeah.
If you've dealt with either one of us. But like this one says, I didn't tell you how annoyed I was because of your action. And that is more responsive, or you're going to get better response than, you're a bitch. You pissed me off, and I really don't care. You did this, 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 and this.
If I hear that, like it is...
Immediately shut down.
No, I don't immediately shut down. I like explode and I will destroy somebody.
That's what I'm saying. That's not a good...
That's a horrible word. I hate that word. I don't ever want to be called that. Ever.
And I say this, only a few people have permission to use that. And if you're not on that list and you use that towards me, I'm
pretty sure nobody in my life has that permission.
No, like Jessica, she could call me that. My mom can say that. My dad jokingly says that.
No.
But it's the term that they're using, or the way they're using, the context. It's okay.
That's not allowed. That's a no speak zone.
The no speak zone. But no, seriously, you've got to learn how to approach people at the right time and tell them in the right manner, and that helps you. I was doing this little exercise. I was in the tub reading the other day, and it says to open up your throat chakra.
You got love. Yes. You're in the tub. Yes.
But it says, it's funny, but start making sounds like as you're walking, make sounds of what it would sound like, and it sounds stupid, but it helps to open up your throat chakra and to start.
Like me.
Exactly. No, it sounds funny, but that's what you do to exercise it. And then it says one exercise that working with someone else, they're called withholds, where things that you wanted to say to somebody that you didn't say because either you felt you were going to hurt their feelings or it was just too much and it's better left unsaid. Whatever the reason, you shouldn't withhold that stuff. You just find a tactful way to say it. But you can, 1, write the stuff down. 2, then either find a partner or the actual person that you want to say it to and say those things in a nice way, like, I feel this because you did this, or because this action that you did hurt my feelings, and why and how you would like to see it change. And then they're supposed to respond with just one thing. Thank you. What else? Tell me what else. That way you get to be heard. You get to say what you feel, and then they have an opportunity to express themselves. And then, this is the kicker, and it's funny because if anybody's ever been angry with someone, you know that this is just hilarious. Then you're supposed to end with a hug and a smile.
Yeah, that's like my kids arguing, and I'm like, hug each other,
Right.
love each other.
Go ahead and hug it out. Just hug it out.
I think I like the writing down thing because sometimes when I'm so angry, I can't get my words together because it doesn't come out right.
Well,
But
do you
writing it
ever,
down-
I've seen the things where you text in and then you erase it, and then you text in and then you erase it, and I do that 1,000
I've
times.
done full messages like that and erased all of it.
What that was me having fun with the speed bag. That was not me offending the speed bag.
Speed bagging now?
Yeah. That was me having fun with the speed bag.
That's aggression takeout.
Yeah, that's my aggression. But that's how you do it.
That's your chakra opening up.
That was my opening some chakra. I don't know what it was.
Better the speed bag than a person's face.
Yeah, but I tell you what, it makes you feel a lot better when you go in there and get that. I have to get my energy out. You know, I am a very high energy person. I can sleep 4 to 5 hours a night, and I'm good to go.
We did talk on the way here. Nisa and I both determined that you are definitely an insomniac.
Maybe.
She doesn't sleep. She's awake at all hours, fully functioning insomniac. Like, she's a functioning insomniac. She
I'm
can do-
not an insomniac.
No, yes, you
I can
are.
sleep.
No.
I sleep from,
No.
my hours are usually 12 to 5.
No.
A lot of energy, that's right.
A lot of energy is an understatement. Like, if I could have an ounce of that energy, I'd be good to go.
Bottle that shit up and sell it.
Can we put it in this glass right here?
Well, I'm just saying, my alarm on my clock says good night, and it starts charming at 12 a.m. and then again at 6 a.m. But I'm usually up
6,
before.
you're up by like 4.
I am, but I have my 5 a.m.
And 2,
meditation
and
alarm.
1.
I have my 5 a.m. meditation alarm. She got up last night to use the bathroom, and I was like, what are you doing? I'm using the bathroom. I was like, okay, my bad. You're interrupting my meditation right now.
And then you were probably up for like the whole entire day.
No, I was. I don't sleep. I don't nap. I don't sleep. Like, I had a long day. It was when you have less activity, you get more tired. And for me, I need to keep it moving. Tiffany, I know she doesn't sleep.
She never sleeps. Like, seriously. Like, if I will text her sometimes in the middle of the night if I'm having a bad day. I'm like, are you awake? Of course I know she's awake. And 2 seconds later, yep, I'm awake.
Pretty much. She texted me the other
Always
morning,
awake.
and she was like, "Are you awake?" I was like, "Is that a real question?"
She's like, yeah, is that real life?
Yeah, 'cause
she's always awake.
when am I not? I mean, I'll wake up in the middle of the night and check all 15,000 notifications on my phone. That's probably not a good thing. But like last night, I posted something silly. I was like, nap time, because I don't sleep a full
That
night.
was such a lie. I wanted to go delete that post for her because I'm like, nap. You don't even know what the definition of a nap is. That's like not real.
My naps are 15 minutes legit during the day. That's all I need.
15 is like
10.
2.5.
10 minutes and I'm good to go. I mean, I wake up feeling all refreshed. I'm like, yeah, that's all I need is a little power nap.
I'm good to go. It's like a 5-hour energy all day long every day. It's great.
But you know, the funny thing is, I said something to somebody yesterday. I was like, I'm going to go to the gym and that's going to energize me. He said, if you're going to the gym and you're coming out more energized, I don't think you worked out hard
no,
enough.
going to the gym totally energized. It's like, you know, what it releases whatever type of endorphins and you're like,
And have
totally
you seen what I
re-energized.
do at the gym?
I have.
I don't play. Like, I get in there and I punch the shit
When
out
I
of
get
that
to my
bag.
goal, I'm going to be there, right there, and I'm going to do that power bag, speed
Well,
bag.
the speed bag, then there's 3 other bags that I think the one girl, there's a new new trainer at the gym, and we were freestyling, and I don't think she wanted to freestyle with me, because then she was freestyling with everybody else, and then the dude comes over. And it's,
I saw him in the background. I'm like, dude, don't even waste your time.
Because they have to, you know, they have you freestyle sometimes, and they'll hold the pads up, and she was like, no, I'm not messing with you. So
That's awesome.
no,
So
some
I've learned a
days.
lot. Are you going to let me borrow this book?
Yes,
so I can
you
get
need
better
this
on my
book.
communication,
You
and
need
I will
this.
be talking to individuals and be like, thank you
Exactly.
for telling me that I hurt your feelings.
Please, I
And
want to see
F
this.
tarde.
See, you can't use insults. It tells you
I'm not
avoid
gonna do that.
2 specific helpful hints.
Do not
avoid
cuss.
blaming, criticizing, or attempt to state what the other is feeling. That means
That's
don't
more
tell
than
them.
2.
We're not done with this bullet. You always ignore me and act rudely. You're so angry all the time. Don't
So I
don't
did
talk
take
to people
I
that
did
way.
take a anger management class one time. Well, I was in a bad relationship and the person had anger issues. You'll never guess who that was.
I don't know.
And so I wanted to understand how they thought sometimes, like with their anger issues. And one of the things that we learned in the class was you don't ever use words like you always, you never, like you always disappoint me or you never show me. Like all that's negative. Like if you accuse someone of being always or never, then it's absolute.
Yeah.
And you're not giving them the benefit of the doubt that sometimes they aren't that way, or sometimes they are nice, or sometimes they are, caring or whatever, and you've taken all that away from them. Those are bad words to use. Always, never.
Oh yeah, no terminal words.
It's not power of positivity when you do the always and never.
Well, it says a better way to share withholds, as we said, these are withholds, is to say I. Last night I felt invisible, and so I got annoyed at the tone of the conversation.
So you take ownership on yourself.
Take
for your
ownership and
feelings,
explaining how you felt.
and you don't blame the other person.
Right. And then it says, after the withholds, it's good to share something positive. So then after you bash
your
them,
hug.
then you share, you got to share something positive. I don't know who does this. I am really heartened that we've been able to have this dialogue. And as I treasure our relationship, and I want to throw up in my mouth as I'm saying it, and want to be closer to you. Now, I really do, but I'm not the hug it out girl.
I'm not, especially when I'm not happy with someone. There is no hugging it out.
I'm blunt. I'm honest, and I'll tell you like it is. But I'm not going to tell you I really treasure. I'm not sensitive like that.
Well, I am very sensitive, but I'm not sensitive to the point that I'm going to be like, I treasure that you're mad at me. Good job, babe.
No, I'm not going to say that. And then it says, always end with nice hug and a smile. That's not me off subject, but should credit repair be done? We'll get back to that one in a second, Edward. I promise. I'll write that down so I don't forget.
That's on
about
episode
this.
following.
Right, but I'll address it before we get off here since you're on here. Credit repair by an attorney or specialist. Trust me, I got it noted now.
CreditRepair.com is awesome.
Well, we'll get into that.
Okay, we'll hold
But
that
no,
thought.
seriously, I'm a very blunt girl. I'll tell you like it is. I may call you a name, but then I'm going to tell you how much I love you.
Well, you shouldn't do the name calling.
I try not to.
No, you shouldn't do
but
that.
I try not to. But I say it with all the love. Like I call my best friend, look, bitch. And she knows that I don't mean any
Don't
harm
call
by
me
it.
that ever.
I didn't call you that.
No.
But I'm saying I say that to certain people. My mom calls me a bitch, and that's okay with me. It's not an insult. That's her word for love.
That's awesome.
My dad.
America, don't try that at
Well,
home.
my dad calls me his IT bitch, and I know that that's love
That's
from
love.
him.
That's love.
It is. You have to know him to
Can
understand.
you call
He's
it
a very-
ITB and not be better?
No, it doesn't matter to me because he loves me. He
I
knows.
love for that, so apparently America thinks
It's okay because but it's all set. You just have to know the person. If people outside of the circle heard the things, they'd be like, "Oh my gosh!" But that's why I'm thick-skinned. I'm a tough girl.
Yeah.
You don't say much that's gonna hurt my feelings, but when you do, you'll know it.
With your chakras. I am going to borrow that book and I'm going to
There's no throwing. If I could be like a Supergirl, I'd throw fire. Because
I'd probably flame it out too.
yeah, I definitely could flame or ice it out. My wife calls me her bitch. Well, there you go.
That's awesome.
I'm trying it at home. Edward, you're trying credit repair at home, or
No, I said don't try it at home with the bitch word.
Oh, I wouldn't. I would
Not a good
definitely
idea.
encourage you not to try that at home.
It's probably not going to go over very good. Do you like
No.
the couch?
Right.
Or your porch?
No, but
or
know
your
what?
backyard?
I've learned some things that I never used to implement. That I think when I do get in the right relationship, I'm definitely going to implement them.
Well, so
Sleeping on the couch? I just think I want my own room.
2007. Yes, you need your own room. 2017 is the year for you.
Oh, I know.
It's gonna happen this year. For
What
sure.
is?
A relationship.
Oh, is it? Is this what you're
yeah.
putting on
You know
me?
I'm psychic.
She is. She knows.
I get it all
She knows
right.
behaviors. She will tell me exactly what's going to happen before it happens every time.
I've not been wrong.
You have not. I am amazed at her
not been wrong.
abilities.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, and like
I'm
I
not
said,
taking your mom's job over though.
No, you have to.
She's
My
a
mom.
different
We're going to
mindset.
do another show this week. She just decided she wasn't ready for Monday. She's a very particular person, and I don't know what day we're going to do it, but we will be doing another psychic show.
I need her to give me my reading. I got a message. her.
Chakra book. I'm telling you, and I will let in private message me if you'd like to know. I'm not going to read this lady's name. I don't want to butcher it, but this is a really good book. We bought 3 books. And I finished them all. Now I gotta go get some more.
I need that.
But I
one.
need to read a couple that people have given me that I have been slacking on. I've been so busy the last couple of days. My new focus is open houses. I have 25 scheduled for the rest of the year. 25 open houses.
It's awesome.
125 more home front episodes. And 3,275 flyers to put out.
Yes, high five to that.
Yes, that is my new focus for the year. When you have kids, hold on, sir. I have a kid. She is 27 and a
I
half.
have 27 and
A lot of times you end up on the couch.
Yep, that's a true statement.
Well, I don't know. I don't know about that because I've never.
Call my husband, he'll tell you.
I don't know.
He lives on the couch. We
When-
have 2 kids that live in our bed.
When mine was very young, she slept in her bed, and I implemented that rule, and now she gets in my bed at 13, which
She
is
got
fine.
in my bed this weekend.
Well, now it's okay because but she's regulated.
27 and a half,
27 and a
I do.
half. I'll let her explain that story, Edward, because I know you're new to this show. But I let her come in my bed now because it's like, it's okay now, but I regulate her because I get kicked, I get punched, the bed moves, and I can't deal with that. So every other night is the max. And if she wakes me up, which is very easy to do, she's out. We have rules. There are no lights. There are no sounds. There are no talking in your sleep.
There's no teeth grinding.
There's no teeth
kicking.
grinding. I gotta have even the little lights on the phone and any light that shines in. That's why my blinds are dark. Got to go.
Yeah, I'm the same
Got
way.
to go.
Shockingly enough, we're the same.
You have a light problem,
I have a light problem.
but you sleep.
When do I sleep? I have 27 kids that wake me up every night.
Edward, we will now explain the 27 and a half kids.
I have a lot. Do you want to see them? We can pan around.
They're
all
sleeping right
They're
now.
sleeping. Just the little guys. I can relate to all this. Okay, well, I do. I have a lot.
Yeah,
And it seems to keep getting more and more every day.
because you're adopting more as you go.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go ahead and explain our story.
You're never going to believe this. Go ahead.
We're
Ella.
co-parents.
We're co-parents.
We're the most awesome co-parents because
We share children.
we share a child, at least one, and then the others are my adopted kids.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
Oh, here. Right
she
here.
comes
Come
right here.
She did this on purpose because she wants
She
to be
did.
on. Come on.
She
Come
likes
here.
to do
You have to.
Instagram Live.
If you come through, you have to say hi to America. Come on.
Come on, say hi to
Come
her.
right here in between us.
We-
This is our shared child.
Right.
This is our daughter.
Isn't she beautiful?
Look.
Tell Jaden to come too. You said it on the steps.
Wave to America.
I can relate to all of this. Yes.
She's our shared daughter.
Well, at one point, we dated the same person at different times. It's not anything bad. Different times.
Yeah.
And she helped to raise her, and we became good friends. Because how could I deny a woman that loved my child the way I love my child?
That was 12 years ago.
Yeah.
She's 13, so
Right.
we've kind of been doing this for a long time.
Now we're good friends.
I got Jaden, guys.
We're pretty much the same person. Look,
Alright.
and then there's the other
here's
child.
one of our other children that we share. Wave to America, Jay. Wave. This is our son. Say hi. Say hi.
He's the football star
He is.
in the making.
He's one of my oldest. But yeah, so we are great co-parents. Everybody should be as amazing as we
I
are.
think I totally agree.
Every child would be happy. Would not all of America's children be
And
happy?
because you know
if they
what?
had us
When my
as
child
moms?
is mad at me, she goes and complains to her second mom. And then her second mom has a talk with her first mom. No lie.
Like, you cannot talk to her like that. You
Right.
cannot
So
do
we
that.
actually. Hello, Edgardo. I hope I'm saying your name right. Please correct me if I'm not.
So
But yeah, she will have a sit down with me and she will let me know. Look,
that's a no-go.
yeah. So we do have good co-parenting communication skills.
And when I'm at my wit's end with my 27 and a half, I'd be like, hey, Krista, would you like to come get them all?
Yep.
And take them to your house for like 2 hours so I can have some sanity?
And I love it because then we just run around like lunatics over here.
We do. My kids love her, and I love her kid, and we're a big happy family.
Yeah, we're a big happy, and we're cruising it up next year,
Yeah.
all together like a big happy family.
Yep. I'd
We're
say
gonna explain
cheers,
that
but
one.
I'm done.
Well, we can cheers it up. I
Okay,
think
cheers,
cheers needs a
America.
refill.
Yep. So I guess we'll cap it off here, and we will see America next week.
Yes, you are. Oh no, I got to talk about the credit repair.
Oh, okay.
This was Edward's question. Yes, you are saying my name right. Sweet. Now I know I got his name.
Woo,
right.
woo, woo.
Hopefully Edward is still on here. Credit repair. I am the person to believe that you should, if you're looking to do credit repair for like purchasing a house, you should try and get with a loan officer first before you spend any money doing credit repair. Now, the credit repair companies will help you, and you're going to pay money for that. Isn't creditrepair.com like $99 a month?
Yes. It is.
That one is $99 a month. And the trick with the credit repair companies is that they know the rules, so they know how to get the company. They'll just keep hitting the companies with the right letters, what I was told, to help you remove things.
Yeah, and they just get stronger and stronger. If the companies refuse the first month, then they will go and send challenges, and if they refuse again, they'll send another one. And what it requires the companies to do is provide, even if it's accurate, it still requires the companies to provide all of this information, which costs them money because they have to go back and research and then send documentation back to credit repair. If they don't do that, then it's automatically removed. So
Yeah.
you just keep at it, and there's specific things that you really want to get removed. You just tell them, credit repair, to focus on those things, and they will do that and take them off.
But that's if you want to spend the money. First, like I said, I say take the free steps first, which is just if you're looking to do it to buy a house or something, you can get with a loan officer. They'll give you some things. They'll tell you, you need to get this off your credit, you need to do this, pay this much debt down, and they may be able to just help you right away. But the basic rules, you could just maybe Google some things, try to get some things removed on your own.
You can challenge it with credit
You
Karma.
can challenge it with Credit Karma, but as I mentioned before, Credit Karma, I talked about this I think yesterday, Credit Karma is not your true credit score. It's not when you're looking to buy a house. It's not what FICO is. So it's a little bit different, and it's going to be a little bit, in actuality, no, your Credit Karma score is going to be a little bit higher than what your FICO score is.
So creditrepair.com actually now has transitioned to use the FICO score. So when you do your creditrepair.com,
New information.
They are actually, this just started about 2 months ago. They are now reporting your FICO score, which is important because that is what banks and lenders are going to be looking at.
Yeah.
Not your Credit Karma, because Credit Karma is typically higher because they do it roundabout from the 3 bureaus, or the 2. I think they do TransUnion and one Equifax maybe. They don't do
No, they don't do all three of
Experian.
them.
Yeah, they do 2 of the 3. So Credit Repair will give you your FICO score, and you can cancel. It's not an annual membership.
You know, I don't, Credit
You can
Karma?
go, no, creditrepair.com
Oh, okay.
is not an annual membership. You can do month to month for as long as you want the services, and you can cancel at any time. But it is beneficial, and they state that they average about the first couple months a 40-point increase on your credit score in the first
Wow.
couple months.
Well, I was talking to a gentleman who I'm going to get on the home front. Real quick, I want to say what's up. A lot of people are jumping on now. What's up, Krista, Jackson? Thank you for joining, Shannon. What's going on? I love your Charlie Hunnam thing that you sent me today too. By the way, she sent me Charlie Hunnam. So he's King Arthur's coming out. You wanna
I
go
saw
with
that.
me?
Yeah, we'll go see that. Yeah, we'll.
I love Charlie.
We'll girl day that.
And Jackson says, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Love your name, by the way.
Krista,
But
your name,
I
Krista?
don't know, Jackson.
Oh, you love Jackson.
Yeah, because it just reminds me of Charlie.
Jackson.
But he said use Lexington Law.
Lexington
And
Law,
I
I've
haven't
seen that
tried
too.
them. I've heard people use it. Hey, Krista, what's going on?
Credit Karma also recommends Lexington Law.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of them out there. Just make sure they're a legit company. You are giving them your hard-earned money. So I would make sure you're using the right one that fits your needs. If you choose to go that route, I don't know much about using an attorney. I'm only speaking from what I know. I'm not an expert on this, but I'm just giving you what I've heard and the things that I know from experience. So as far as credit repair goes, you have to just do your research like you do with anything. Talk to people, find out their experience, and, read the reviews.
I would say one other thing to that. If you do make challenges directly to the credit bureaus and they don't come back and delete things the first time, go back and challenge it again. Because then the company has to re-respond to the same thing, and they're going to get tired of doing it. So there's no limit on how many times you can challenge something. Just keep doing it because they're going to eventually stop wanting to respond because it costs money every single time.
And it's free if you do it
Yep,
yourself.
it
And
sure
I'm
is.
all about free. I'm all about free, not spending your hard-earned money on things. I mean, you do reach out to experts sometimes, but he said my score went to 7 by using
Heck yeah.
Lexington Law. That's awesome.
That's
I
awesome.
think you use Lexington Law. You're the one who said that you use Lexington Law. But yeah, I mean, that's really good. So
we'll cap it off.
we'll cap it off here for Girls Night. We do this every week. I am going to be doing the home front directly following this. Really interesting topic. So please give me about 2 minutes and jump on the home front, because that's going to be 3 minutes. I'm going to try and talk her into joining my home front show tonight too. It's good. It's only a few minutes. Come on, give me some likes and loves to get Tiffany on the home front. It's going to be a fun. It's always fun having a co-host. And you do auto financing for a living. Okay, we'll have to talk. Maybe we can get you on the home front too.
Messenger.
Yeah. Kevin, what's going on? Thanks for joining. Okay, we're about to do blessings to you too, buddy. And I have a 570 credit score. Okay.
We can get that up.
We can, yeah, definitely. I mean, I just found a lender, I said last night, and I'm going to cap this off because I keep going. But I just found a lender that lends down to 580.
Wow.
So
That's awesome.
I have 2 new things that I just heard. My bad, I didn't mean
That
to
was
touch
my
your foot.
piggies.
Sorry,
She's playing
I'm not
footsies
playing
with me,
footsie
y'all.
on purpose. But
Drink
yeah.
up. She's playing footsies.
So if you have any questions about real estate, hop on the next show because I'm about to do a quick little interesting informational piece about renting versus buying. So give me
Awesome.
2 minutes.
Night, y'all.
And you just got all those likes and loves, so you have to stay for the home front.
Good
See you
night, y'all.
guys in 2 minutes.